on WundaMutha, we are making bath bombs. I'm just going to quickly point out a couple of the reasons why you want to make your own bath bombs. Number one, it's economical. Second reason why you might want to make your own bath bombs is even some of these bath bombs that claim to be all natural don't really explain what all natural means. So if you're making your bath bombs yourself, you can select organic essential oil and you will know what you're working with. Most of the ingredients that we're working with here today you'll be familiar with. We'll go over those ingredients later. It'll all be in the description box. The other reason why you may be interested in making bath bombs is you may want to do this as a project with your kids. This is not only a fun project to do with kids as like a craft project, but it's also a great science project. Now, when the bath bomb, that is the sodium bicarbonate, aka baking soda, and the citric acid come in contact with water, the citric acid and the baking soda in combination with water release carbon dioxide bubbles. It's a weak acid reaction. It's essentially the same sort of a reaction as when you combine the vinegar and the baking soda in that old school erupting volcano project. We'll delve into that a little bit more and we'll look at the molecules and all the science involved in that. So this can be a fun craft project to do with kids, or it can be a fun science project. More on these strategies for making this work if you're going to be doing it with kids, because it's going to take a little bit more preparation and a little bit more patience. But this is not just a regular bath bomb tutorial. This is the ultimate bath bomb making tutorial. That means I'm going to challenge you to really expand your mind and delve deeper into the possibilities of what this bath bomb making experience can become. Even if you're not somebody who regularly takes baths, this ultimate bath bomb tutorial may just convince you to jump on the bathing beauty bandwagon. Come now, guys, I'm using the bath bomb. And the possibilities don't end at the tub, my friends. Mom, are you in there? Huh? I need you. Yeah, I'm in the bathtub, hon, sorry. I'm gonna give you the tools, the strategies, and the techniques to take this bath bomb making experience to the next level. Now, back to making bath bombs with kids. It's not gonna be for the faint of heart. It's gonna take patience. It's gonna take preparation, and it's gonna take training. I'm warning you people, you better be ready, because when those kids come into the room, they're gonna be coming in hot. But fear not, I'm gonna give you all the tools that you need to be able to do this with kids. In fact, I'm gonna have my own children helping me in the bath bomb demo so that you can understand how you have to set this up in order to make this bath bomb project a success and not a sad, sad story full of tears. So we're gonna go over the ingredients, but at the same time, I'm gonna talk to you about how to set this up in a way that is going to avoid any conflict that could ensue. If you have one kid involved, it's much more straightforward. You just set out one set of the ingredients in advance. Although, even with one child, be sure you measure everything in advance, because speed is going to be very key here. If you're gonna do this with two kids, separate the two children with their ingredients pre-measured. Let's get into the ingredients. 1 cup of baking soda. Then all of the other major ingredients in the bath bombs are going to be 1/2 cup, okay? So you've got 1/2 cup of cornstarch, 1/2 cup of Epsom salt, 1/2 cup of citric acid, and then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of water. Then you're also going to need 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using here coconut oil. This is a natural fractionated heat pressed refined coconut oil. In the video with the children, I reference a vitamin E oil. Someone happened to have absconded with my vitamin E oil before I did the project with the girls. I had to find some kind of off-brand oil, but it worked. Then you're gonna need a scent. You're going to need some essential oils. Then you're also going to need a whisk. You're going to need these bath bomb molds. They come in a few different sizes. We've got our large, medium, and small. But once again, let me remind you, don't forget to divvy the molds up equally, because you don't want people going like, she's got all the bigger ones. You don't want that. It's gonna mess with your cadence. You want to keep this project moving at a smooth clip, people. Lastly, you're gonna need coloring. This is a cosmetic grade, all natural product coloring. And I like a little razzle dazzle in my bath bomb. I procured this mica powder. It's unlike glitter, which you should not use because it's bad for the fish, people. Mica is natural and won't mess with the fishies. And I think that's it. Mila is going to be making what kind of bath bomb? Minty. And you're Soleil. And Soleil is going to be making lavender. Okay, girls, you ready for this? First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1 cup of baking soda. We're gonna pour it in our bowl. Can you do it? Good. Next thing is 1/2 cup of Epsom salt. That's the one that looks like.
I want to do it.
Oh, you get to do it. Look, you get your very own. It's called. Here you are. That's the same thing.
I need that bowl. Over there.
No, you don't want to eat that. Okay.
I wanted the other. No, I need
It's
another.
exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
That one.
Sure. Okay, 1/2 cup of Epsom salt. Good. Okay. Oh, wait, did you already pour in your 1/2 cup of cornstarch? Okay, you do the same. Next thing, 1/2 cup of citric acid. We need to put in 3 tablespoons of oil.
Okay, so go ahead and pour that in.
It's not oil.
Okay, go 1, 2.
I think we're out of oil. Hang on, I gotta go get you more oil. Now, Soleil, don't touch anything while I go get some more oil, okay?
She's about to! I just want to mix it. Mommy said not to. Okay. I keep doing my eyes
This is what I wanted, but it's okay. You still need 2 more tablespoons of oil. We're using this as a substitute because somebody got into my vitamin E oil. Okay, so now we get to add our smellies.
Smelly.
Smell. Just shake some in there.
Can I put 2 in?
I would stick with your peppermint because your peppermint doesn't mix all that well with other stuff.
Can I do it?
Yeah, do it. Okay, that's probably good. All right, that's probably good. Okay, that's a little too much now. Okay.
I need one more thing.
Yes, you do. You need color. What color is lavender? Where is the lavender? Did you take it? It's a little bottle.
I didn't have it.
Are you sure?
It's down there.
Okay. Don't put too much because remember last time when we made them, you put way too much and then it turned your whole body green and you look like the Invisible Hulk. I mean, the Incredible Hulk. Remember? Okay, so here, go ahead and put in 5 drops. Oh, that's up! Okay, now you better start whisking. Whisk, 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 whisk. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start whisking. Nah. Yeah. Now we do need to add a little bit of water now, finally.
Okay.
Okay, yours smells a little overpowering because you put in half the bottle of the peppermint.
Don't worry.
That's pepperminty. Woo! All right.
It does smell good.
It does.
I need green.
Oh, no, I think green is not going to look pretty with purple, but you should put more purple. Keep putting purple in. Oh, that is green. Whoops. Nah. Now look, we can put a little bit of this in.
Yay, put it in.
Not too much. Now, Soleil, you can start smashing them in the ball.
A ball?
Yeah, this. You put it, I'll show you how to do it.
How?
Okay.
Bomb.
Oh yeah, quick, here. Take the whisk. Okay, what you do is you take some in here, okay? And you smush it in as hard as you can. Now, take some and smush it in that side. It's okay. You put green, I'll whisk. Good. You girls are doing a great job. You guys are like experts this time. Woo, is this is super duper pepperminty. Well, okay, now you can put your little bit of your green in, not too much. Now we've smashed as much as we can. We really smashed a lot. Look at that, we smashed that together. Okay, woo! So you wanna go a little lighter on the color than this? Okay.
But is this not good?
Oh, but yeah. And then we're just like really smush them together. We want to let it dry for one day. You take a scoop. You got to push as much as you can.
I know that.
She knows that. Done. Next.
I actually wanted to do it all by myself.
Okay.
I don't need help because I'm 5.
5-year-olds can do it.
The little girls can't. But I can.
We're going to wait. We're going to let them dry. We've got them in a little drying rack of sorts.
And the next day after that,
We're going to open them up. And you just tap the little molds and you pop them out of there. And then you know what happens next, right, guys?
bath time.
Bath time! Well, friends, I've given you my best tips and hacks. I'm sure you realize that the key is, once you convince the family, bath bomb time is sacred. Your free time is going to be boundless within the confines of the bathroom walls. Love this part. Get yourself set up. No, man, I told you, buy. The bathroom is your oyster. What's up with you? I promised you details on the science. Luckily, I found this guy digging through my garbage the other night, and he claimed to be a scientist. He's gonna do the bath bomb molecule demo.
I was asked to make citric acid. This is citric acid. It has these little groupings of things called functional groups. And this is like a carbonic acid functional group with like an aldehyde group, a double bond, and then an oxygen, a hydrogen there. But it's got 3 of them. It's an acid, but a very weak acid. It's an acid because it gives these protons off in aqueous solution, and those protons then go to other things that want the protons. These are sodium bicarbonate. Green isn't a good indicator of sodium, but I'm using it because we have it. So, you know, similar, it's got a double bond, and then the hydroxyl group, that's an oxygen, a hydrogen, the blacks are carbons. And so what happens is when you throw all this in water, the first thing that happens is these dudes pop off because they're ionic bonds and not covalent, and it's an aqueous solution, and the ionic bonds tend to like bounce off there. These guys, because it's an acid, they want to give off their protons from these groups that are their organic carbonic acid groups. So those pop off here. So these naturally kind of just gravitate and come here. So the citric acid becomes like sodium citrate, I believe. There, get on there. And then there are protons floating around. And protons can be really disruptive. So they come up and they pop on here at first, and it seems like we would be done. And what we're making here is something called carbonic acid, which in the body is the body's natural pH buffering system, because it can act kind of like an acid and kind of like a base. It can kind of soak up extra protons and sometimes give them out. So you'd think we'd just be done. Oh, we've got carbonic acid, and that sounds scary, but it doesn't work that way. What happens is now we've got these guys are like, oh, I'm not feeling entirely stable here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pop off, and this guy is gonna pop off, and they're gonna go boom. And these guys are gonna go boom. And you'll notice, what do we have? An oxygen and 2 hydrogens. Some might even call it H2O, or water. And here we have a carbon and 2 oxygens, or CO2, carbon dioxide. Yes, you get a point. So that happens for each of these, where these pop off, boom, carbon dioxide. You see how easily carbon dioxide and water can turn back and forth to an acid? It's kind of fascinating. We're gonna do it on here too. And there. So we've got 1 molecule of citric acid becomes 1 molecule of sodium citrate, and then 3 molecules of sodium bicarbonate and CO2 and water.